Kingdom Hearts, one of my favorite gaming franchises. I've loved every single game, I've played every single one, and enjoyed every moment of each one. And since this is 2020 and I decided to make a new type of show, I was like, why not? But the first show was make Kingdom Hearts 1 versus Kingdom Hearts 2 versus Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm Slick Tactics, and welcome to Triple Threat Takedown. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Slick Tactics, and welcome to the first episode of Triple Threat Takedown, where we're putting 3 games against each other in 3 random rounds to see who will come out victorious. And the first episode is Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3. Woo! This is gonna be a fun one. So, here are the basic rules. Technically I was supposed to have a spin wheel, but Amazon sent it to me broken, so I sent it back. And when I sent it back and they gave me back my money, Bayonetta and Vanquish came out. Well, it didn't come out, but they announced the pre-order for the steel case, and I was like, that spin wheel can wait. So, yeah, we kind of don't have the spin wheel, but we do have this little trash spin wheel that's on freaking the internet, so we're going to use that for the first episode, but we're not going to use it no more for that. But anyway, we're going to spin the wheel, 3 random categories, and whoever comes out the winner, winners. First place gets 3 points, second place gets 2 points, last place gets 1 point. And we accumulate the points at the end, and we see who's going to be victorious. And keep in mind, this is Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. Not Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, not Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. These are the ones that came out as it was when they came out. So even though I'm going to be recording the gameplay from those games, I'm not going to be factoring in what is special about those games. These are basically talking about the original versions. Because, you know, Remind's not out yet. So that wouldn't be really fair to 3. Now would it? Anyway, let's spin the wheel. And first up is story. Kind of a fitting first round, huh? Let's get to it. Kingdom Hearts is about a boy named Sora who wants to travel the world with his friends, and as they get ready to set on their adventure, these creatures called the Heartless attack their island. Meanwhile, Donald finds a letter from Mickey saying that he's missing, if you want to say that, because he legit left a letter, therefore he's not missing. He said he'll be back later. But anyway, Donald and Goofy set out to go find Mickey. While the Heartless is still attacking the island, Sora gets separated from his friends and ends up in a town where he ends up running into Donald and Goofy, where they agree to find his friends and find Mickey, since Sora is this new Keyblade wielder, which helps them defeat the darkness and seals the world to protect them from the darkness. Side note, the Disney villains are afraid of the Keyblade and wants to get rid of Sora, and also kidnap the Disney princesses. So you travel to the worlds, you protect the princesses, you seal the worlds while trying to find your friends and trying to find Mickey. An excellent concept. As a kid, I loved this because I was a Disney kid. I loved all the Disney movies, and getting to relive them through Sora's eyes, basically rewatching the movies but with a different perspective, is amazing. I enjoyed it every time. Even going back and watching it, I still enjoy it. It's a very great concept and a great story. Now for Kingdom Hearts 2, kinda gets a little shaky right here. You start off with a new character named Roxas, with a very long and convoluted, and in my opinion, boring tutorial. But after all of that, you reunite with Sora and you start playing as Sora again, and he comes to find out that he did not get rid of all the Heartless. As a matter of fact, there's a new type of bad guys called the Nobodies, who are run by this group called Organization 13 with mysterious intents. After that is somewhat of a cookie cutter concept. You go to the world, you stop the bad guys, and then you continue. But with this one, they kind of fall short on the reason why. Like, the only reason why you go into a world for real is just to find the key item to go to the next world. There's no really that big of an importance to go to these worlds other than Beast Castle, because one of the Nobodies is trying to turn Beast into a Heartless. That's understandable. That's something that's going on with the main plot. See, with Kingdom Hearts 1, you know, they had the Disney princesses. You're trying to save them and stuff. And then for the reason the worlds that didn't have Disney princesses like Tarzan, Donald crashed the ship, or Maestro ate the ship. You have reasons to be there. But for this one, there's kind of no reason to be at Halloween Town. And even there's second stories to each world, and you can just straight up skip it. I didn't even go back to Tron. I didn't even go back to Halloween Town. They just, after you do like 2 or 3 of them, they allow you to go straight to the ending world. So I just said, oh, I'm out of here. Bye. Don't get me wrong, the main story is still amazing, but the whole Disney aspect kind of just took a sidestep to what's going on to the whole combined universe thing. All in all, it's still a great story for the whole Kingdom Hearts part. And now we have Kingdom Hearts 3, the end of the Darkseeker saga, where we have all the Warriors of Light battled out against the Warriors of Darkness to see who will become victorious. Now, that small little gripe that I had was story in 2, they completely make up for it in 3. Everybody has a reason to why to go to these worlds and why people at these worlds. You got Data Riku at Big Hero 6 because he wants to see how an artificial heart truly works and can it really work. You have Larcene at the Frozen world because she heard about the new Princess of Lights and wants to see if the Frozen princess is going to become a light or a dark princess. They're in Monstertopia because of the Unverse, how they feed off of emotions, and since that world is run with emotions like laughter and fear, they're there to check it out. So now when you go to these worlds, you legit have a reason on why certain people are there and what's going on, instead of just running to the level, fight a boss, and then move on. I think it ended in a good way. The whole Keyblade War finale was freaking amazing. Had a little rough start, like I was legit getting kind of mad at Sora, but once the whole battling starts commencing, the story and the gameplay at that whole ending is just freaking amazing. But the story, just wow, it's a really good ending to everything. It still for some reason had a cliffhanger, but of course we're gonna find out soon why though. But all in all, it was a pretty decent story. I liked it. It was enjoyable, and it answered a lot of questions that everybody wanted to be answered. Okay, so with that being said, I have to give this to Kingdom Hearts 1. It was definitely my favorite of the story. Like, it was the original concept and it's amazing. While 2 just made it a little bit more convoluted, it added a lot more stuff. 3 somewhat tries to, answer all the stuff together and has a lot more story place driven stuff, more conversations and exciting stuff to be going on for the end. So with that being said, number 1 goes to Kingdom Hearts 1, second place goes to Kingdom Hearts 3, and last place goes to Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay, that was a good round, and it's funny because I kind of almost feel like this with almost every game. Like, the first one was good, the second one put more emphasis on gameplay than story, then the third one usually has the like epic ending to the tale story thing. Kind of like God of War. Honestly, if God of War 1, 2, and 3 was up against each other, they would have got the same results. And probably like Jack and Dexter and a few other stuff like that. But anyway, on to the next round. Spin the wheel. Ooh, gameplay. This is gonna be an interesting one. Let's get to it. Kingdom Hearts 1 gameplay did not age well. You move so slow in this game, and then gliding is just the same speed as running, so there's no point in gliding. Like in the new games, gliding, phew! But in this one, nah. Dodge rolling, super sluggish. The combos, it just seems like he is moving so slow. Don't get me wrong, for its time, it was great, it was fun. But now that we got the newer games, oh man. I do gotta give it one thing. This was the only one with a defensive low-key magic. Wind gave you a shield, and then we had stop, and then we had powerful magic like gravity. Don't know why they really took those away. The other games where you don't have defensive magic, and before you say anything, Kingdom Hearts 2 Reflect is more offensive than defensive. Like, I've seen people use it more for offensive. And also the special moves. They're great. They make you completely immune to attacks, so they're kind of good against some hard boss fights like Raid, where you just keep throwing the Keyblade. Freaking amazing. Ragnarok, really good. Sonic Strike, amazing when you first get it. Kind of sucks against opponents in the air because he would not hit nobody in the air. But all in all, they're good. But if you equip all of them at once, it's kind of hard to pick and choose which one, because you may want one move and just slightly move, or the opponent jumps in the air, you may do a different move. So yeah, I kind of hated that, but then I just learned to just pick one and stick with one, which is the throwing the Keyblade one, because that one's like ridiculously powerful and you're completely immune the whole time throwing the Keyblade, so it's really good. But all in all, for its time, it was good. Okay, now this is what you call a successor to that gameplay. They made everything better. Granted, in the tutorial, Roxas kind of plays just like Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora, but then when you get Sora, that man plays completely new. I'm like, yes, this man's gameplay, he's a lot more fluid. He does a lot more finesse when he does his combos and stuff like that. It looks a lot better. And then they added changed forms. Valid form, 2 Keyblades, Wisdom form, Better Magic, Master form, Best of Both Worlds, and Final form. Basically the Super Saiyan 2 of Master form. Valid form was my favorite form because, yeah, 2 Keyblades. It was super fun. Wisdom form I didn't like because I understand it's an emphasis on magic, but there's another thing. You can run out of MP, especially if you get hit real hard. You got to do cure, and now you're stuck with that stupid pea shooter move. Like, seriously, y'all could have did something better than that pea shooter move for him. Master form, didn't really like him because his air combo, that little spinning thing, didn't really like that. But if I needed magic, I would pick Master form over Wisdom form because Master form's thunder was freaking amazing. And then of course Final form, where everything's just better. Final form was freaking amazing, but again, for some reason I just like Valid form way more. And then of course, if you overdo it sometimes, you get Anti-Soar, which is basically scratch and claw your way to win, which was fun at first as a kid, but then now when I use it, I'm like, dang it, this form, no. One thing that I don't like about this gameplay though, you have to finish in an ender. That's what I thought as a kid. Like, I would do combos on bosses and think like, oh, it's over, done. No, you have to finish in a ender to kill the boss. Luckily now I know, oh, I can just shoot fire at you because magic counts as an ender too. So if you're about to die, instead of me just going through my whole combo to get to that ender, like I may accidentally have 5 stacks of combos on with Valor, I can just say, oh yeah, thunder or fire, bam, done. I didn't know that as a kid, but really, yeah, compared to Kingdom Hearts 1, this was a mass improvement to the gameplay, and yeah, it was really good. And the improvements just keep getting better. Kingdom Hearts 3 is not as fast as Kingdom Hearts 2, but it's definitely faster than Kingdom Hearts 1. And they took away the changing forms, but now we got changing Keyblades, and I think that's so much better. Each Keyblade gets to change a form, and some Keyblades get to change to a second form. And then they all have these crazy finishers and these crazy abilities that go with them. For example, Tangle. You get to go up in the air, make this giant spirit ball, and it just destroys everything around the field. And I love it. It's like one of the best magic Keyblades in my opinion. And the best thing about it, you get it early in the game, and you can bring it all the way to the end with you because you get the upgrade Keyblades. You know how they usually do in RPGs like Final Fantasy, you get the Buster Sword off the start, cool iconic weapon, but then of course it's the first weapon. You're not going to bring it all the way to the end unless you're one of those challenge people who use the original weapon. But that's the same thing for Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. You usually have to upgrade to the next Keyblade. Some of them look cool, but they're weaker than the other ones. But for Kingdom Hearts 3, I can pick any Keyblade I want because I can upgrade all of them. Granted, the Kingdom Key is not going to be as strong as the other ones, but it's still up to par with them. It's not completely behind, like the Fenrir Crest is 10 while the Kingdom Key is 1. No, the Kingdom Key would be at, I don't know, 8, while the ultimate weapon is at 13. That's not a big difference because you upgraded it all the way up to its final form. So to me, that's really great. You can pick any Keyblade you want, and there's a variety, and they're all great in their own special way. Toy Story goes into this cool looking hammer. Monsteropolis got this cool yo-yo one. You got twin guns that then turned into a launcher that just nukes everything on the field. Like, Keyblade forms is amazing to me. I really like it. They also added rides, which is kind of OP. Like, they pop up all the freaking time and they do crazy amount of damage. But luckily, you really don't have to do that. And on higher difficulties, they show up less and less. And again, you just don't have to really use them. And if you're getting your butt kicked, now you have this dark form. I am forgetting the name of it right now. But unlike the other one from 2, you have your Keyblade and you're super overpowered and you get all your health back when you activate it. But again, if you don't want to use it, just don't use it. And when it comes to magic, they added water, which is kind of like the magic version of hitting guard, then it's retaliating because it puts up a quick guard attack and then it shoots water. Not as good as Wind in Kingdom Hearts 1, but it's something. I really still wouldn't call it defensive magic. And matter of fact, Wind in this game sucks. It's just a quick pillar of wind that shoots upwards that you can jump off and then come back down. Kind of useless in my point. But all in all, also, magic is broken in this game. Magic can really destroy people in this game when you realize that. Like, oh my goodness, magic is really good in this game. Then again, almost everything is good in this game. You are super powerful in this game. I definitely have to give this to Kingdom Hearts 3. Because again, I love the changing forms of the Keyblades and the fact that you can basically use any Keyblade you want and still be strong. 2 is great with the changing forms, but changing the Keyblades is just way better to me. So with that, first place goes to Kingdom Hearts 3, second place goes to Kingdom Hearts 2, and last place goes to Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 1 did not age well. Ooh, I know I'm about to get some nasty comments, but hey, remember, this is just for fun, and everybody got their own opinion. I know a lot of people out there love the gameplay from 2 more than 3, but hey, I just happen to like 3 more than 2 when it comes to gameplay. And also, I forgot to mention summons. Sorry about that, but honestly, it was not going to sway my opinions, because I don't like summons in none of them for real. Simba just stands there in 1. 3, he's pretty okay, and like, all the summons sucked in 2. I don't ever remember ever truly using them. But yeah, so summoners, that didn't even really come to a point for my factor when it comes to gameplay. But anyway, time for the final round, and it's getting real close, boy. Look at them points. It's getting juicy right now. So let's go ahead and spin that wheel one more time. Post-game and side missions. I put that one on there just to fill space because I don't remember them really being side missions like that in Kingdom Hearts. But we gotta check them out. When it comes to side quests, it's not that much to do in any of the Kingdom Hearts things. I mean, if you want to call finding all the Dalmatians a side quest, well, that's more of a fetch quest thing. But Kingdom Hearts is just known for their post games, and Kingdom Hearts 1 did a pretty good job. The Hades Cup is freaking amazing. You get to fight all these different Heartless in the little tournament. You even get to fight Yuffie 1-on-1, Leon 1-on-1, Cloud 1-on-1, then all of them together, which is a great fight. And then once you get to the end of the fight, you fight the Rock Titan, which is a great fight. Then, of course, you get the special matches against Sephiroth and the Ice Titan, which, again, really great fights. Then you have the special bosses at Aladdin and Peter Pan's world, which, I did not like those fights, but they were still entertaining nonetheless. So, the side bosses, the extra bosses, post-game bosses, whatever you want to call them, they was pretty good in Kingdom Hearts 1. Pretty good. For Kingdom Hearts 2, the Hades Cup is back and is way more better than what it was. They have more stuff to do, more better fights, and then of course the final fight between Cloud, Leon, Tifa, and Yuffie. Oh my goodness, that's just a crazy and amazing fun fight to do. And of course, the return of Sephiroth, which a lot of people argue that he's a lot easier, but this is a more fun fight to me instead of the generic stuff he was doing in the first one. He does way more cooler stuff in this fight, and it's a way more better fight to fight him in this one. And this is where Kingdom Hearts 3 drops the ball. There is very little post-game content. You have these weird battle spears, which is just fight the Heartless. Bam, done. Super simple, super easy. One special boss who was very easy, just some super roided out Heartless with dual swords, and it was not a hard fight. And then to get the ultimate weapon, this stupid little side quest, you have to run around and find these Mickey emblems, which some are extremely hard. Like some of these, you wouldn't even know that was a Mickey Mouse emblem. Like, come on, man. How are you supposed to know this one's a Mickey Mouse emblem? How? And also they have these little fruit Heartless around where you get to play these little mini games, and then they have the Classic Kingdom mini games, which are all boring. So I never really got this, how people used to always make jokes saying that Kingdom Hearts 3 only has one secret boss. Go to Kingdom Hearts 2. It wasn't until Final Mix that we actually got that plethora of bosses to fight. It's like people always forget that there was a original Kingdom Hearts 2 and like original Kingdom Hearts 1, and they always compare them to those when, you know, Remind's about to come out. So yeah, compare Kingdom Hearts 3 to Kingdom Hearts 2 and 1, not the final mixes. But anyway, with that being said, I still gotta give the winner to Kingdom Hearts 2. Granted, yeah, there was only 1 compared to the 4 in Kingdom Hearts 1. I didn't like none of them in Kingdom Hearts 1. Ice Titan was okay, but the other 2 from Aladdin and Peter Pan, I did not really enjoy those fights. And Sephiroth, didn't really enjoy that fight either. The Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 2 is way more enjoyable, and the Hades Cup is way more better in Kingdom Hearts 2. Therefore, I gotta give it to Kingdom Hearts 2. then Kingdom Hearts 1, and last is Kingdom Hearts 3. Wait a minute. Oh man. Oh. I fucked up. I forgot to factor in that each one can win each round and then, get second and last in the other 2 rounds, resulting in a tie. Damn. What a way to start a first episode, am I right? Damn. But, honestly, I would have just did a tiebreaker, but now that I see this, I'm like, it would be a better tiebreaker than just spinning the wheel one more time for another round? Remind's coming out. So we're going to do this again, this time with Remind in the final mixes to make it more entertaining. So with that being said, first episode, we got a tie. Yay! Tell me what you think will win in the comments down below. Which one was your favorite one? And which one would you let win in gameplay, story, or post game? I really love to know. Be sure to hit the like button. Really hurts the... I said hurt. It really helps the algorithm. Whoa, YouTuber, yay! So anyway, here's the preview. Well, not even preview. Here are the next victims. Well, not even victims. What am I saying? What? Here are the next opponents in Triple Threat Takedown. I'm Slick Tactics. See ya.